All right, we apologize for that break day, and due to energy and due to power cuts, we'll get to the studio, but we don't come back and we'll continue the program. We still get Honorable Robin Fale between at the studio, we're a Director of Community Relations and Engagement under the Chief Minister in Office. There this morning, they talk about some of the programs them within they implement under the Chief Minister in Office. Honorable, they come back to you. I ask you the question of the performance contract, and I've been state earlier said not to the first service minister in the signed performance contracts with His Excellency the President during this era. How effective this performance contract could be, and the contract will ensure say the minister then deliver in various capacity there.
Yeah, thank you very much, and I join you for apologize for the power cut. Got the feeling probably anyway. And so as somebody say, you know, you yourself, you know, you don't interview, you didn't this country. Performance contract not the first time. This is not new. And but what's going to happen is very unique with this one in the sense that one, they're engaged. You know, the team of directors where they and chief minister in office. You know, they engage the respective ministries and departments and agencies, not to just the political heads, but the ministers. They also engage with the permanent secretaries. You and I know, say, one of the problems we can happen at ministries sometimes, you know, most times, you know, in the past, the ministers and the permanent secretaries, the minister can come and they can say, oh, I'm governmental, I mean, the political head, oh. Yeah. Then if you don't respect, you know, the permanent secretary, then go on mind. So, Minister Sengeh decides, say, you know, that we work on the ministers and the and also the permanent secretaries there, where that the administrative heads, so that they will take ownership of the contract where they decide. And indeed, where they can sign, the minister and sign with the permanent secretary every day. That's one thing will be unique about that. For me, they take ownership of them. So we sign the agreement. If anything happened there, now one or two, you know, we say no, me not be no water more. So that's synergy there. The other thing is government not come up with the 5 big game changes. You know, for Sierra Leone, with a very ambitious project. You know, you also have the human capital development. You have the youth employment scheme, creating jobs trying to create jobs for over 500,000 young men and women in a period of 5 years. You have also the infrastructure, communication, and you know, and also the public sector architecture. You know, for me, reform and the judiciary. You know, the justice system. So very big 5 changes, big game changes. And how that one will happen? You need somebody for me to keep on track on them. You know, for make they see, better tell them small every year what should be achieved. You know, have they achieved those? What have been the bottlenecks? Na funding a problem or na capacity building or that thing. You know, so now that's not happen. Where I feel say this one is unique and the possibility they did the process. You know, when I say it, he's very committed, he's very loyal, he's very dedicated. I mean, talk about timekeeping. 8 o'clock, that young man in the office, and then come on 8 in the evening. You know, even when they travel car, the next day they're in the office. You know what I mean? You know how to balance in time for health, in exercise, in family, you know. But you give more time to the job. He's very passionate about that. He's very loyal and committed. And he wants for me, President Julius Maada to succeed. And it's like he's a connecting rod between the government and the president and the people and the government. So to me, he's a blessing. And if 1 year I don't work with him, really, I don't appreciate him too much. He's younger than me, but he's very innovative, he's very creative, he's a good communicator, and he broad-based in terms of his knowledge base.
Like you say now, the connecting rod between the government and the people and the ministries to that of the presidency. And we also we get over 20 ministries in Salon. Him being the chief minister, how this office, the interface among the ministries here, so in terms of delivering, waiting the president, we don't promise the people them.
Well,
how it is done for over 20 ministries?
Well, that's where teamwork plays, you know, and he believes that he's the leader of the team, but not to him will able to do everything. You know, and I mean, as I say, you get directors at the ministry or the chief minister's office for various sectors there, you know, and what they meet every week, you know, I mean, team meeting for bring them in and day and also for direct and delegate, you know, for that to happen. Also, you get cabinets, they meet cabinet every week on Wednesday. And I mean, I've been fortunate for witness the recent cabinet retreat where they go to Nabo. You know, one thing we appreciate also, I admire so much is the respect where the ministers, the various ministers they get for them. You know, they appreciate them. You know, they work as a team. They see that.
How it track? What's
so the tracking now,
yeah.
you know, so you get indicators. Every performance contract, you know, where for example, Ministry of Health side, you know, they want to reduce maternal death rates. You know, from say from 2020 to 2020, we can get out of every 100,000 baths, there are about 1,800 and something. We are picking everybody die. You know, that we don't they take it down one trend. You don't count to about 400 or something. Now the Ministry of Education, Health don't sign that contract. Say they go want for within the year for reduce that at least, you know. So the target is to reduce them to about up to 70 within the period of 5 years. But how are they going to do that? So that I make way, they make sure say they don't count that Cumbra app. We are in now picking Umagabele from the one where they don't do urine test, they don't know so you are pregnant. You go for second antenatal cleaning. They don't begin give you a code. Your name, Khadija Bangura, you know, your address, your date of birth, you know, and anything and this. So they don't give you that code. So if you travel, you transfer set from Freetown to go. We don't want to code the go and they will track. So as those indicators, as we say, you know, how they go to track them, you get indicators there. You get the generic one there, you know, when like corruption issues and everything, and you get a specific one there back, you know, when they go able. So it's about being tailored and also having indicators so that now that's, you know, they go able to check your performance. So president go able to know, you know, if this minister not they perform within the year out, then go able to know. And other people that are on the bench, they're going to replace you. It's not to waste time now. It's about who are going to deliver. If you're not the deliver, then they go down.
Honorable Fale, we're talking about delivery. How you feel, say, the ordinary citizen then, they think about President Bio in the area of delivery, especially during this in second term. The first term, people can be the grumble, but this second one, the grumble still buck, especially we can find the basic things that we citizens are supposed to forget from a government. For example, electricity. Me, you know, say a big challenge.
Right.
People and they pay for them, buy top up, put another meter there, but then they get access to them. Secondly, condition of living. Bread and butter, na big challenge. Even local things they produce na salon, they skyrocket. Inflation, na a major challenge. We make you talk to citizens now, then believe the president be unable to deliver nothing for them.
That's why we talk about open governance, man. And democracy is about openness. You know, people then for express themselves without being offensive and taking responsibility for what they say. You know, we're all now citizens. Me and you just this, you snowed on the headset went off. You know, the light went off. You know, that alone, like the service. You know, that alone and an issue where we all concerned about. You know, we don't talk about the bread and butter. Me and you go to the market. You don't know now how much for pepper right now. You know, pepper, now she go master they talk to now 1 green cup of pepper don't go to 25,000. Now if we turn now up to 17,000 euros. You know, when I would grow up, you know, you talk about rice, you know, so now that make way, you know, of course, inflation and the cost of living, you know, and anything. But what I don't see is say, yes, I mean, the 5 years, President Julius Maada Bio, he didn't invest, but there are still challenges. The second time don't come now. This past 1 year has been very toxic. You know, since after the elections, you see, you know, the governance structure was, you know, I mean, a bit scattered in the sense.
So what's responsible for that?
Yeah, many reasons. Many reasons.
One?
For example, you know, you talk about the particular one which responsible for.
Yeah, you say this sector. 1 year don't be very toxic. Women say President Biono get time for concentrating, fixing the issues.
Yeah, I mean, by the time he would have even given more time, but there were a lot of disruptions. There were a lot of interference and there were a lot of distractions.
Now make her ask, say, so waiting responsible for that.
Very good. We are all politicians, right? And I believe that.
Very old one at that.
Yeah, I've been in the political landscape for about 18 years now, and I'm proud of my records and both at home, and community and national, you know. But you see, when elections done, you know, about 3 months of election, where they don't say everybody for begin campaign now in the politics. After we it done now governance now. You know, but when elections done, they will go and fetch resale, will go burn property and this and that. It did destroy investment capacity. It did destroy, you know, I mean, the confidence in people. It did destroy the bread and butter issue. Mommy, you want to go to market today, go sell in market. You don't go take micro, you want to do a market, forget it's more than active for it. But if you say tomorrow people that come on and they demonstrate to people that come on and they want make a allow, it is afraid for pulling market.
But
what happen is since when these elections are done, at least a good main opposition not accept the results, you know, and then they see people then abroad they come, they cause trouble. We don't get cool, attempted cool, all that thing it affect the investment capacity, it affect the bread and butter, it affect how much people then go put for agriculture, it affects how much picking them. There was a time where this last one where people that want to come up, you know. President Bill see the thing we really more now, we make you feel bad. We can get picking answer and say, Daddy, should I go to school tomorrow? Say you feel bad. And also, Mrs. I feel bad. We make people over tell me, say, if you go to school, are we going to continue to live in an environment like this where people are scared? So this 1 year has been from 2023, you know, I mean, past couple of months ago now, where this tripartite don't come, where the peace unity, you know, agreement has been signed, you know, where more occurrences don't come, where you begin to see my down small. It took about 8 months.
Honorable Fale, what do you go say to somebody who hold the view, say, now a spillover of the June 24th, 2023 elections make this whole toxic situation where they explain about then at the country? Because you have just allude say the main opposition APC party not accept the results, but again reason why they not accept the result, and even the international community safe don't they question the transparency of that particular election will lead the APC not for accept that result up to now.
And thank you very much. I think in a very good position for answering questions, because I don't work for these two political parties at very senior level. All right, so I'm very, I think, opportune and privileged to make a comment on that. You know, and me have been deputy national publicity secretary of the All People's Congress Party. Number after the vote with me. You know, and we'll all see the effort which some of us play for take the APC go to every corner of this country. We try to make democracies there, you know, at least not for that account, but once you don't ask that question, then we make them open and make people really understand. We will try for level fight for NRM for make democracy there in the party. They're not great. Alala, so far, so that he gets me. You know, we talk this, then cost you mama. That was some of the reasons why some of us left. And I warned them over 2 years ago, say, this game is not correct for me. We are losing grounds. We are losing, you know, this is a national party. Not just a party, not just for the northwestern region and the western area.
So now that make you left the APC?
Of course, you really follow that. At the end of the day, I say, me, after Peter Conte and others say, let's just open the political space. We are in Mendemanti, Minimal Lokoma, we all have one at the party. Let us make sure, say, not to the one and all the papa they belong at the party. But some man and papa being support for the party.
Are you saying tribalism then at the APC?
Oh, yeah, we don't count. Because the area and everybody and other people, they cost people their mama say, oh, you're a man. I said, this is not correct. Or you're a conoposi. You know, at the end of the day, you're not important. And if you don't pull the Southeast come on from the bigger chunk of the party, then what is left? The Northwest no more not going to win election for anybody. There's some people not go just have open the Southeast say without the Northwest. Now that means they make sure say they go try to get 45% at the Western area and they also get 15, 20, 30% now, you know. I mean they count more progressives You see the impact where the kind of young and other people then can. Whatever little still be add value. But APC lost this election because what you do, they're not campaign, two, they were not organized, court case after court case. At the end of the day, they don't drive a lot of Southeasterners when were progressive people. Victor Ford don't go sit down, they don't cause him about. Robbie Fally don't go left. Mojo Kakai don't left. Ali Bade don't left. You know, I mean, a very good, strong opinion leaders and influencers at that part of the country, they don't left the party. What do you expect? They kind of not again. You see, Victor Alpha Khan, you know, and other people, you know. So don't you think that this is a recipe for chaos? You know, so they don't even work hard. They don't even campaign. And what's happened now? They lost the election woefully because if you don't lost majority in the parliament. Except we get 81, we not get 54. What does that imply? You know what I mean? So to me, therefore, not just accept the result and move on. When I be the APC for 10 good years, man, I be not ever give a problem. I did get to count records. In no one they give a problem. All they do is that for sanitize their own party, a democratizing party. That's all. All them shake now inside it. But no one they come say, let me come on. Even when Ebola came, he left England and came, you know, for camp support with. And which was very good, which was a show of leadership. But for where APC lost power, they not accept, they not agree for work, then they undermine everything we good for this country and they for bring a gun. And that's not what democracy is about. Accept when you don't lost and go back to the drawing board and see why did I lose the election. You know, but they have not accepted that. And that is a big fault of them. You know, where it's up to now the party they in chaos. And until they really address that one, they have a big role to play. And I mean, a long way to go for making the country to governance. So coming to that issue, say, what are some of the causes there? Now, one, APC for don't really accept this result.
Aside, we belong to the political party them in the country. Other players they be there during the same election, so they talk about when the international observers them believe in the reports the way they publish say the elections not being transparent, especially in the area of tabulation. We make themselves been put question mark by the elections result.
I mean, not to one person they monitor elections, right? You get international partners there, we get local players, they must well and anything they do. And everybody gets in party agents and we're supposed for them, you know. So if you get as a political party, you know, where you go there, they give forms there, you know, for say, yes, you know, these are the forms that we party agent for sign and for get a copy. So that at least now when I for take before election, before they even they announce it for not even tabulate for no, we say you don't get. But at the end, it gets me, you know. So all the things that we are missing links that the APC not even do. And international partners as well, in the sense that you can observe. But you know to you for call result before the time they cancel. That alone is very chaotic. They bring chaos kind of the country. You wait and see that the institution will being mandated to do that way now elections, ECSL, you know. Therefore come up with the results. After that, they will do post-mortem.
So the international community was impartial?
I mean, to me, the way they begin, I mean, if you like a news started to give results out, you know, drive for talk, say, run off for deal. No, that's not your issue. Not to that, now you mandate. Wait for make the results come on from the official people.
But not all the first and this new they do 2012 elections, then do again.
Were they mandated to do that?
But why concern they not be there during the time?
No, concerns have always been there. People have always been questioning. Say, when they beat the gun, when they go ahead of the gun, you know, pull the trigger, let the gun go. You know, but wait for the institution mandated to do that. You know, and I mean, like he talks a provisional results. You know, to say this is not, you know, I mean, I got IRN announced the result. They say this is a provisional result. It's not the official results yet. You know, so you not go for sit down and begin go beyond and say, yes, this is, you know, there's a runoff or this and that. You bring more chaos car because you know say it's a highly contentious election. But going forward, you know, as I say, some of all them bottlenecks here, all them there, it affects investment capacity. It affects the bread and butter, you know. But government still don't the economy. I'm not saying it's buoyant at the moment. It has been struggling, but for now, inflation don't begin to take a downward trend. Of course, the dollar and the currency rate don't be stabilized for the past.
Stabilized
in the sense that I don't say it don't go down. I just say for example, 2,300 something.
No, that's not the rate.
No, what I mean, if you don't do it for some time,
we don't begin go up.
You guys, it don't begin go up. We don't begin to go. So we need to also see now why has it started to go up again. That's why the Ministry of Finance did, and that's why Sengeh also always they work with them say why if it has started to go up, if it has been stabilized for over 8 months, why has it started to go up? And that is what open governance is about. That is about inclusivity. That's about dialogue and collaboration. What's not begin happen that it don't begin go up again.
Back to the responsibilities of the Chief Minister, Honorable Fale. The Chief Minister now one person where if you go out there right now, ask plenty people where they follow him, go tell you say it seems for the express like it gets powers them where it not even gets like people go refer to as power drunk. Age, like then don't they say they do activities and when they feel say they overboard. How it regulates instead?
Like activities like what?
One example, the live where we see the First Lady do week before last or so for address in going to Kono, and also the political trend where people seem for don't they see like gradually it want for coming to active politics instead of the developmental agenda way for the push of President Bio. When at that the First Lady may get concerned over how it regulates in checks and balances.
The one for First Lady, I think there are people that go and begin blown out of context. People that completely, and I'm glad the way it be mentioned say I mean people them bang their head. First Lady, one of the ministers we really appreciate Sengeh, because we do a lawyer to a man, he committed to the party, he committed to government, and he deliver. All the tax where they don't give Sengeh, for where it don't come from Minister of Education, he was crowned as the best minister in the world for which he do for transform education. In terms of quantity, now that the quality they try for improve on that one day, enrollment has increased considerably. Now government is trying to work on the quality. That's alone was also try to bring the radical inclusion into the forefront of education. We are in pregnant girls. You and I know that women, they are and some intelligent girls have made mistakes in their lives. By being pregnant, but are we going to exclude them? He said no.
So in activities, they not get any political agenda or ambition.
No, what's it focus on are the 5 big game changers. If you say go Kono, and the Minister of Agriculture go there, then go give, go and make sure they give the tractors there, then give also other implemented to the people, and from open a cooperative group there, for many people then put their invest money into and internet, and also listen to chiefs there. And the testimonies that came up, because maybe they would have where I go, the chief owner in West Master Farmer, he talks say, yes, they receive seeds them on time this time. They not been just give them at the time where the planting season they don't done. It's the fertilizers they needed that end don't come. And they begin to implement them in terms of...
So no political agenda at all?
Seriously, with the Sudan, one they say he won't be flag bearer. He's qualified for it, even overqualified for it because he's a popular candidate, he's a popular person, just like all of us.
How it the way how the First Lady respond to that visit?
He comments on that? No. But if you have say that people that want blow out of context. The First Lady and Chief Minister are very, very it's called his small brother. They are very, very close. And me Kokono, nobody not go take that one day away from the First Lady. She's a very popular person there. Second person back, another person with popular there, Najule. Vice President is very popular there. Nobody not go take that one day away from them to people then there. I don't go Kono for the past how many years. My late mom, in Kono come on from the Songo Brewer, But if you in terms of politics from the SFPP days, Kono, when we are in parliament, Kono, SFPP
like you say, not in the first government official, we don't visit Silent Kono, but in the first person where he go there, we see the First Lady respond to that in particular events that will go happen there. So along the line, we all know say no smoke, not the way they come out with fire, not the bien na salon. Not a thing way usual. For let somebody go visit a First Lady candidate alive for address that visit there.
I assure you say no smoke, no fire, not the day. That relationship is very good. And two, he even appreciates for waiting the first the chief minister and team go through there. You know, we are in the open cooperative place. You know, chief minister also say for me we trying to this except say I will support you now with another, you know, some seed money back again. You know, all that one they good and we're happy with waiting Kono they get more like safe now past return.
You know, the first lady not only comments, it calls Sengeh out, say, Uskai Mago this, who still get President Bio in term no do it, we get up to 2020. Everybody focus now for push the president's agenda and a vision.
Sengeh is 100% focused on to push different big game changes. Dynamic even way he was very instrumental in developing the performance contract as they say so that accountability and tracking would be for service delivery. Sengeh also they make sure that wherever it go, they mention President Julius Malema. If you get a chance for make it talk in the keynote address for at least 30 minutes or 40 minutes, you go mention President Julius Malema you pass 10 inside it, you know, about how na mentor, how na papa and how it work. That this is the leadership. We have to make sure we deliver for President Bill. And each time, if you buy in Facebook or whatever in tweets, he always say we will deliver. He believes in teamwork. He's not just, I mean, Pastor said if he give keynote address, he will say, okay, I'll be giving a keynote address tomorrow there. But at the end of the day, during that keynote address, he must talk about radical inclusion. That's inclusivity. That's one finger not go big banger. That one finger, two finger not go big banger. Pass the all finger there. So it no matter which political background he did. And in a one person self way, he don't reach out to even the main opposition party. At the movie, you don't say I get party them they respect him so highly because even with the way he manage and negotiate as a chief negotiator for the national unity, will led to the tripartite. That alone, you don't see how even Samurai and others we have a little bit comfortable with him. Even like other person they've been engaged today, so tell that thing before not going to peer shape or boomerang. But you don't see how that happen. So we really need to give credence and say thanks and appreciate this young man. You know, I mean I don't keep praise person so no more. The person I never praise you. But he's sober. He's a sober gentleman that is.
Are you part of his team for 2028?
What Sengeh? He has not declared. Mr. Sengeh so tell you no, I don't know how they manage the constitution because we are still doing the constitutional review. So I could be qualified, you know. Because the current one not qualify me.
Knowing you for be this kind strategic politician, because everybody been see the role where you played during the term of former President Koma, where Boku people they assume so you're very close to him during intended we make the third term talk say all come out people in the corner, but they push for him. Go say you did at that office day because Sengeh is used is strategic for supporting ambition.
No, the good thing is he appreciates me. You know, they call say when they say it's a Robin's my boss. You know, and one thing I like about him is he's humble, he's respectful, he's honest and hardworking. I don't see he's perfect. Nobody not perfect. You're like me and you. But the thing that I don't see is that he has amazing qualities that makes him an amazing character. You know, in timekeeping as I don't say, in communication skills with people, he's knowledge based, he's support to the team, he's respectful people. And they see, you don't open even the state house to people that we no one they go there.
Is it capable for succeed President Bio? Based on the description we just gave.
Sengeh, if they open if you ready for say they come out, he go get crowd for him. He's very popular candidate.
Getting crowd and able for deliver not two different things. You think say it capable in that capacity they for take over after President Bio?
If they get this or the game not open, say many people that come on, if you come on, he could be more than qualified to do that. Because he has been a cabinet minister for 6 good years. I don't perform like one whole ministry that's been rated both locally and internationally. No tax, no day. You know, so he know how cabinet work, he know how governance work. But that's a different game. If you decide to come on, yes, you will be a very strong candidate for come on. You know, but that time not reach it. All if they say is let we focus for the deliver. Because if the foundation weak, whoever comes for the flag bearer after President Bill, it will fail. Because if they will not sort out the bread and butter, will not sort out even 60-70% of the 5 big game changes, Sierra Leone, human capital development, youth employment scheme, creating 500,000 jobs for young people. People that want tangible evidences now. Not to like say, oh, I go and do down there. No. You know, there's a difference between where you dey in opposition, now promises they make to the people. But where they in governance now, you know, as a government, you need to maintain that one day. So if you not do the work, then they fail. So now make it they say, you know, let us focus. Now make he has a very good relationship with the party executives and, you know, at all the chief, how many district chairpersons for the party, over 90% he has very good relationship with them. He has very good relationship with the women, the women league, the women's league, where Foreign and they, you know, Rosamond and other people. They respect them, they mix with them. Of course, the youth league, wherever you see young people, they glamour around them. You know, you see also the persons with disability. You see the grassroots people. They go to the markets, they go to parade, they go to prisons, they go here and there. You know, in the mix, he's an hands-on person.
Women people they ask how all of that related to indirect functions as a chief minister.
Well, I can say he's the connecting rod. Even at football, he's a midfielder. Like number 6, they play number 8. You get for, you don't get for tire. You get for take the ball, you pass it to Robin falling at the east. You know, for me, I play the ball. You get for pass it to Alpha Khan, AK11. So he's a central midfielder. And Marabina, now he score the ball. So Sengeh, now he connect with all.
Honorable, people who they watch you now, they say you there, they blow Sengeh on this morning. Now we'll talk about the programs them. From when Sengeh don't be chief minister to now, under in office, programs the way they did. Oswan, you go say this now the key highlight where it don't succeed, but other than they na social media all the time, they get back and forth with people.
First, I started with the performance contract. That's right. If you don't succeed on
you don't talk about the performance contract.
You just take one by one.
No, you don't talk about the performance contract already.
Very good.
Now we talk about tangible one. We don't bring change na salon people their life.
Very good. We talk about infrastructural development, right? You see now, you look at the Mapam Bridge, they're not complete. You know, now the road, they try to make sure that it connects the people of Poloko district to the people of...
now, office facilitates that?
No, not to office, but they monitor that one day. Now, I say his job is to monitor, to supervise, and to coordinate. He's a central midfielder. He monitor everything under the mandate of the president.
For monitor now one.
It is supervised.
But for ensure, say, some of them programs there, they just come out na pen and paper. It touch the livelihood of Sierra Leone and them. Earlier, I don't ask you, say, if the chief minister or presidents, because they really know the issues them on ground, how it affects the people. Now you just talk, say, na Kailaon, pepper 25,000 for cup.
Correct.
Pepper and some of the local produce them.
Correct.
You get the feed salon.
Correct.
If feed salon really then they implement it, it work. People not for struggle for thing for it in this country.
Absolutely. When I make way, this is not a final destination here. It's a journey. It's a process. The feed radio had just been launched. You get me over a year ago. Now they don't begin again. Now if you see now the amount of hectares there of land cultivation for agriculture, for particular rice, that don't improve considerably as compared to before. My God, the power, if the harvest happens to be good, would they see, you know, Mrs. Sengeh go buy rice next year? Because as a leader, Mrs. don't plant, you know, get low land, you know, upland rice. But I get the biggest farm inside Java Children for now. You know, I don't plant rest, I don't plant. So I make it say, not to government for can give rest to everybody. President Julius Manabio is not able to reduce the rice price from 1,000 to 400,000 years from now, unless government subsidize them. And government subsidize a lot of other things. I make it say, let we all put hand there for let we all grow. The private sector, the other people, let all grow. Pepper. Go to America, they come on, or Russia, or India, or Indonesia. Now, yeah, we grow up. But if we not grow more, why if you say granite price don't come off from 7,000 to cup for cup, it don't come to 3,000 to 4,000? Because it boku.
Also, I can to 3,000 to 4,000.
I just come on.
That is not true, honorable.
No, seriously.
That is not granite true. Granite not the 3,000.
Granite inside Shebwema, na 3,000 for cup. Granite inside friture now, don't come up from 7,000 to 4,000.
Honorable, that is not true.
Not to the patchuano, the boiled granite. Not to the patchuano.
Oh, not the boiled granite.
The boiled granite they talk about. Boiled granite where they go and for charm. You know, it don't come up from 7,000 to 3,000 for local. The one where they don't pick, they don't put the soft one inside, we really solid and we say now 5,000 use now.
And you think saying that some of the things in that way the people in the yarn for this administration attend to boil granite?
No, but I got this
because if an example that they give say price don't come down when I boil granite, then I'm worried.
Yeah, no. When you talk about agricultural products, right? You get me? Agricultural, productivity, not to rest no more. You get me? Although I will staple food. But at the end of the day, you want me pay price candle. But we not Liberia will get for the go buy. No, we get for
Honorable, if we talk about we talk about team for it for Sierra Leone and them. You sit on a platform like this, so a lot of people they watch you this morning. You think say granates, granates where you say don't go 3,000. I think that they for both stuff where they talk about things them way government don't do for ordinary citizens.
Very good. As an agriculturist, before I did mental health, right? Make I tell you now, granates not to aim that will staple food. But I just be give you in context, that if we plant more, and produce more, you get me? The prices they will drop because it will.
So why the patch one very expensive if you talk about granite?
Yeah, the patch one, say they get for cracker. And they have to put the seeds come out, and because the seeds where they don't come out. The other one is where it boil, say they quantify. But the one where they patch the quality, it will cook. So now making go up. But if we plant more, when the cow at the seeds now, if the more we plant, now the more it will reduce. You get me? So if we have open more for the go buy rest in Indonesia, China, India, rest price not go ever go down.
So Honorable Fale, aside this boil granite, waiting else again? You go tell citizens and this morning say now this government don't do for effect change, especially when it comes to hardship, the bread and butter, feed salon over a year.
Okay.
Farming season don't happen last year. Up to now people is struggle. Plus us now 10,000 for tithe. Pepper. You say 25,000. But free toy na 18,000. 17, not 7.
Not 17. I said
yes,
17.
17,000. So outside this feed salon where government they talk, but outside they happen.
Perfect. The feed Sierra Leone is like a journey. The feed Sierra Leone is about opening up the space for say private sector, public sector investment into agriculture, particularly the ordinary people. The feed Sierra Leone is for example, government don't give a lot of support now. If you go to the Bank of Sierra Leone, there is money available for about $10,000 for credit facility to people that will want to go into agriculture. My late brother Kito, when I'm a master farmer, where they identify that at the end of the day, you get a massive farm way, and government we don't nearly ready for support people like that. You also see back again PC and Sons, the onions. Right, the investment we then put into as private sector, you see that one. If it will reduce the the price, the amount of money we would send abroad, for over $30 million. Would they put for just buy onions, we will grow an apoloko, we will grow an aponadugo. Government they try to create that enabling environment for and support the farmers there. That's what Sierra Leone is trying to do. And government now they say President Joseph even in town hall meeting, where somebody asks about rest price. You see, for rest price, I put on tomorrow for 1,000 to 400. You say not possible. You see, but for the give support to agriculture, for more people that support them, put on under. Would they give them implements? Would they give them fertilizers? Would they give them seeds? People that are coming through, would they make sure would they support them?
Out of all of that, when people expect the big harvest, because not all this government they put so much money, there is loan, there are fertilizers when they give to farmers, then when this harvest go happen? Now the question where everybody wants an answer to.
Now they talk to now. This year alone, the amount of cultivable land we are great. The harvest will come on this year. It go cool. That's me. When we start for individuals, I say me not going for buy rest next year.
This year, which month people for expect the big harvest? Big harvest.
You know what I mean? The plant season on rest they don't begin to now. They don't begin to come on. From there September, October, people then go begin. I don't from
this
November.
Is September. Okay.
From November, I know the buy rest. I don't see for you because I plant.
Honorable, this
from November, I said they're not for virus. From November, John Mabiti, we me in na ministry. you don't plant big one.
We all cannot plant,
yeah.
but resources the way they come in for feed salon.
Of course.
When at that, they ask you when the harvest they happen, not on an individual farms they want to make for owner and a family. When the harvest they happen for the feed salon.
Now I can say, you know, I mean, the investment we government put now, I say it's a journey. You know, they see that immediate impact by this year, say rest price will go down. No, but in the next few years, you get me, as people that they grow more, as investment they come inside agriculture, people they take as a business, not to just as a one-stop thing, you know. Because agriculture, the one they all would go buy in China. Now they take them as investment, they take as a business. Agriculture is for mechanized. Agriculture for be as a very big scale. The more the go do private sector investment they you know, I mean they encourage for me the environment be friendly. So that people that once it's peaceful, the people there will come together, form a team, form organizations and invest greatly.
Honorable Robin Fale, all lengthia we they talk no new na the heirs of Sierra Leone and them. His Excellency the President incessant don't sit on a parliament, he don't challenge everybody where they work now in administration say if I go into farming because then they during in first term farming agriculture be the top priority now in programs them. After that, you know able to deliver on that. Second time again, he bring feed salon up till now people in the struggle. If everybody they go into farming, outside the produce then they go.
Well, if everybody go into farming, it will be available. That's
but it's not available in the market.
Now that make us say, you know, now make it still continue for ring and say he's leading by example. At the end it gets me, I go to him so many. He motivated me when what I saw there. He gets me the amount of, you know, I mean, acreable land, where they don't cultivate it, you know. And they accommodate where I come even for poultry. Who stop by Koyayana, you know, I mean, he's producing about 10,000 eggs, you know, per day. That alone, and I don't see back again, you know, other key people. We go one young man, he studied geology now from college. But now he don't go into, you know, poultry. You know, that young man get about very close to 6,000 layers. You know, we produce about 6,000 eggs per day. You know, that alone don't make the people of McKinney not even buy that chicken.
So all them master farmer there or them producer there of them different thing and at the districts they no more. Who's in the producer? Now they tap.
No, somebody's go buy.
So why not they flood the market?
You know, let me give
you they are still expensive in the market.
The egg now they get so the more quality eggs there now.
Egg is 165.
You get to be, you know, yeah, but the more we grow as in the boku, you get panano and other, you know, people are growing now, people are getting into it now. Look at fish farming. You know,
for let a day now one, affordability na two. You know the minimum wage in the country. Not to all my able afford for buyer.
Oh yeah, no, you are going to take into another debate, the minimum wage. The minimum wage, you get me, we all know say, it's not good for me and you at the moment. Based on, you know, I mean, you know, they mean a very honest politician. Things are difficult for everybody. President always talk and say, we need to deliver more. We haven't done much. We need to deliver more. And that is why in the appeal say, let the environment be peaceful, so that at least if he fails, the people that will not say, I don't fail. But if the environment not peaceful, the feds will come with cool every here and there must be excuses. So for us to pull the blame game and pull the excuses, let us have a peaceful environment for them all work. So that you, the mama and the auntie will go sell the market, and not afraid say they will come to the market tomorrow. So that at least we begin to go school, we want quality, so that at least if we go study, if we go learn and can study, then we'll kill in our place. You know, at the end of the day, the road, once you know the Komaya go kill now, then block road now, they go kill her. You know, if they make people, then the business people, they're all afraid. If they make investment, would have come out America or England.
It has been 6 years and over with all of these excuses. When Sierra Leoneans then would get this as a thing of past, not pointing hands at people as causes and reasons why developments not happen. It's been over 6 years.
It's been over 6 years, and that's why me I appeal to all again. Then I'm a very seasoned politician and a strong Sierra Leonean. We care about this country. So what's a very good job there for car? We they get 1/10 of what they are and they get where they you know where they work. But we all don't sacrifice, just like Sengeh and other people, we all don't sacrifice, they will all day, they will all work. They will all coexist, make peace day, they will all support. You can be constructive in your opposition by not being destructive. I was a sitting member of parliament under SMA, when the president, Kuma be there as president APC, under APC, may not be SFPP. But when it came to the free healthcare, you and I know, you will interview, I supported it. I made sure they renovated the Nixon Memorial Hospital in Nashiguema. I made sure that Plan Sierra Leone built a lot of peripheral health centers in Nashiguema. And I was SFPP at the time. But because I knew what was in there, I knew the budget, I knew we had to go lobby and do the anything that they advocate. And so opposition should be constructive and not being destructive, because now the only country this will get.
So the current opposition are constructive?
No, for now they don't begin to see madam, but we are very destructive today. I mean, brother, then I party there. I said, no, this is not the game to go. You don't need for kind of parliament for comfort and destroy. So
that they're responsible for the delay in development under the BU administration.
Particularly 365 days at the end of the day, seriously, I can blame me, brother, then back small. Because the place has been very toxic. It's not good for me and you. It's not good for investment. Me picking one kind holiday, in the free say where I come, they go rape me. If you go come, papa, they go come kill me, they go come fetch me. You know, is that good for us? You go get party them, like we be there ECOWAS. Now we get party them. We want to come support, who can go into, you know, I mean, cosmetology, you want to go invest by other thing them. But what that you go come, they go afraid for come invest. And each time way people they afraid for come invest now, na job with the also. Business don't go there, young people they don't go get job, and when they don't get job, they go for push, they go for this and that, they go for prostitution. It's not good for the environment.
Honorable Robin, a lot of people get the perception, say, this past 6 years of President's bill in government, all of the projects them now white elephants, especially in the agriculture sector, where we shed light on this morning. You look at the feed salon up till now, for you, it say just begin, it get for take time. We don't hear during President Bio in time again, the Tomabom Rise, with a very big project up till now, the Tomabom Rise, people not see the harvest yet. What you go say to somebody we say, all the projects them where President Bio in government don't talk about the white elephant.
That's true. I make it like busy and also because it talks true. When it comes to agriculture, from Pashekin take out to Momo, take out to help, you get me, MPLC, we don't see now cook now soja business. Okay, they come to Bakaba, they come to Anes by Kroma. You know, now you mention what Aligious President Jesus Marabio. We not succeed by agriculture. We not succeed by agriculture at all. And we, unless we have to be honest with ourselves, that we will take them, say, this one, we all get for put hands on deck for make sure it happen. Private sector, public sector, ordinary people, we farmers, as I said, going for ready. Pepe, me family, me village, me I say, I can always set the example, me say, me village can never jigula. People that they commodity, they can't go back for come buy pepper. When I should go my people there for the common, big town, for they go buy pepper. We got to change that narratives then. I said, well, no. Una says this is disgraceful, it's shameful. Now, Shegwema, una for they go buy Kasara de na Shegwema. Una for they go buy Kasara de. Now, at the end of the day, they all don't grow because we set the example. You know what I mean? So, unless we put our under this thing, one, for make sure that the agriculture system, the ministry, you know, that will decentralize them. Not to, enough for be free zone based, enough for being office based. If for be extension work, if for be on the farm, we for support. Look at the roads. The roads and infrastructural facilities is a terrible thing in the country. If they talk about Tomabon, the road where they go there is still very terrible. You know, how you want to make people them open access. So now that make way infrastructural development is very, very key. That the more we open.
So now those projects really way don't complete under these 6 years of the administration.
The 6 years. Let's talk about education.
No, before we can go to the education.
Okay.
Although loopholes and that education, they just make mention earlier say $10 million a day waiting for loan for the agriculture sector. And they challenge you say farmer they know they go take that money they because of the high interest rates where they kill them.
You know how much you don't research how much are the interest rate?
Waiting at the interest rate for that $10 million.
It's less than the interest rate in a commercial bank.
No, you tell we
about 11%.
So if they get double digit as interest rate, you now somebody don't live England for a very long time. For let you encourage people and for going to farming, you they get a double digit for interest rate. You think that they go be successful?
Commercial, why they go take loan at commercial bank? If I go take loan at 20-something%. But government will reduce that particular one to 10% by over half. You know why make some man not able to go there? Because within the conditions where they put. Some man one go take and go put up power that thing. if you Khadija want to take that one, they want to see, you know, I mean, say, I don't need to do farming for the 1-2 years. I don't need inside this business. And they go take her for me, I go take her and go to buy goods in America for Bianca, not farming, evidence based. So you need for show, you know, I mean, for apply. You get forget online. You get for they will ask you what you want to do, what you don't do, what you do, so that at least they will go check.
We know they talk about the criteria.
Yeah.
When they talk about the double-digit interest rate,
Yeah.
we're not encouraging for farmer. The law take, for example, me a startup farmer, I'm going to farming. I will take 10% interest rate, as you say. But me no say banks them no they only give 10%. But for the sake of this conversation, law just take and say. Not 10%.
No, come on, no, I don't say all banks now. This is the Bank of Sierra Leone. It's a very credit specifically tailored for agriculture. Now $10 million projects, create a facility there, the Bank of Sierra Leone. If you get, I just say, my late brother, you know, Kito, when I'm a master farmer, was very close to do that. You get also John Mabiti and others, where they try for also find way for go apply for them. You get a lot of other farmers. You get another farmer, you know, we're not carrying anything. You know, they're all very close. So, you know, there are people who are going in there. But you need for really be concrete evidence, say, I'm going. Because it's a loan people. You don't say yes, if I go take that loan there, a loan facility is lower than commercial bank at 29%. It is at 10%. So I want to take up, I divert up into something else. You go China, you go buy goods for
Honorable, it is clear now, say, government, the bio-led administration, not able to deliver it in agriculture. Let we can now to one big sector again, we don't be challenged. We're not the energy sector. A lot of people believe, say, the infrastructure them where President Bio inherit from the past regime, then be seen for the work because lights been there. People be the sea lights, especially na Freetown. But when you take over now, things go on the reverse. So see at a point, the car power ship, hot lights man people them because of plenty money government not be able to pay them at that time. And the chief minister, when in office, you in charge of community relations and engagement.
Yeah.
Just like what you they do so this morning, they engage the citizens, they enlighten them on programs they under the chief minister in office. Dr. Sengeh get great role for play in reforming the energy sector.
Correct.
Waiting they happen. Rainy season, this particular rainy season, people will suffer for light, massive one, where normally rainy season the bumbuna be there on.
Thank you very much. The car power ship, you know, initiative. Yes, it was meant. I mean, with good intentions. But at the end of the day, the arrangement in terms of the cost has been huge. But we needed that because at the end of the day, for as a quick fix for support, which they do for support, particularly in the dries, you know, we go more down. But also they talk about, you know, I mean, connections and distribution lines there has also been very terrible. That also need, you know. But having said that, government being therefore really did down, you know, what's it that we owe in totality was very close to $48 million. Government had to come in at the end of the day, go around for also, you know, try for coming to another $17 million, you know, for make the car ship not go and up. That alone for even 1 month, we all suffered. But then I tell you that what they get now is not as bad as that time we win the war no. Yes, they will get blackouts them, but it's not as bad as today. Now, I mean, president, you know, now in they supervise the ministry. But it don't also come with people there now. You don't see Andrew Kelly, they don't come, you know, they don't get him now in the chairman now, ETSA. You know, you also they don't come with, just recently, you know, you don't come with KKY. You know, we also therefore they work closely with them, you know, and make sure they give feedback to president on 2-weekly basis. Of course, Sengeh also they for them with the update time and with the work closely. So there are moves made.
What don't change under President being leadership now the Ministry of Energy, because as we talk now we run under generator. So waiting exactly don't change this
particular
period.
short period. You don't see they don't begin the even bring more people inside it. They don't also get rid of some people. They don't also hold meeting with them, with the workers. Therefore, make sure say at least it shouldn't be business as usual. Therefore, make sure say then go around the people them, make sure say people then they pay, because you and I know it's not a secret that people in the way not they pay. People in the way they use them, but they not they pay. Institutions in the way they use them, they don't pay like how you they pay. but it gets a negative ripple effect on your own services because you dey suffer whilst other people don't pay. So now all that one they try for harmonize, say let we put our money where our mouth is, they will pay. Just like that phone how they use. First time, I mean, but now you pay as you go. You don't pay, you don't get the credit, you don't get to call. So we have to be honest and sincere and take responsibility. Wherever you go in the world, you pay. I don't go to England and not pay like this because if you don't put the cow. So we really need to make sure the distribution lines have got to be strengthened. We need to make sure the generation, of energy. We need to make sure now you don't see another 6 megawatts solar electrification project now Koyana, so we get for add to the grid. You get other areas and where government they try to generate from where they add to the grid. Government really don't say yes, it's not still enough. Now that make even away the MCC money, they say they get for invest more into that. If the OPEC fall, we need to invest more into this thing. Energy provision, not to be the business. It needs to be more structured. It needs to be more investment driven, and it needs to be ownership taking.
But the question where a lot of people they ask, now that's where President Bio in government take over in 2018. They meet light BDD, especially in the capital city, Freetown. So what's happen when they reverse now?
Now the city don't grow more. Now the distribution line, but where they don't get problems with. And now even the generation, the amount of energy where Bumuna they generate, it don't reduce because the waterfall don't come and Bumuna needs to be expanded on and anything. So as the capacity don't grow, the demands don't high, but we're not able to provide the required one because you see say Bumuna they supply even McKinney and the other thing along the line. So now I make even the way they see back again this other generation way they try to do for common ECOWAS for coming inside. If that one they don't go very close to bowl, they connect the lines them. If that one they happen, all down they add to the grid, all down they add for make sure. And you also they see solar electrification projects them at all children levels them now. Although they don't do some, but they still need to do some maintenance on anything. Now one children they go away light not the day, solar light not the day. I mean even the rural urban migration don't begin to reduce small. So we try. We've come a long way as a government, as a country. We all not happy with it. You travel, you go Ghana, you go other side, you go other countries. Are we happy with the conditions we have? No, Khadija. No, maybe. We're all not happy. But only when we are together, we give the political space, we give the peaceful environment, we all contribute as citizens, not just as strangers,
so
not just as enemies of progress. But let us put our money, let us contribute towards, what thing will make we all better. Not to President Jones, by be in time will come, we could go.
So honorable,
you will see there.
Honorable
so let us work for make Salon better.
Like I've been asked you earlier, inside the past 6 years, what you go describe saying a project where safely the BO administration begin and complete before they take other one. What you go say?
Okay, let's start with I start with Ministry of the health sector, where I get very big passion for. All right. Now I will tell you confidence and practical evidence that the maternal death rate don't reduce considerably. It don't come take a downward trend from 2020 to date, from 1,600 something live 100 1,000 live births. When at 1,600 something pick up the die, that alone don't reduce considerably to 400 something. Now it's even going down with the Kumbra app and the other stuff there. They don't be they don't support. They don't even open another hospital now along the end. So that for picking them, people they're not going to come on out, all man going to go to a cottage, all man they go other side. That's alone, it don't need to reduce. They don't also they give pinko to start to doctors and nurses or other clinicians. They also don't even give oxygen, support to hospitals that go in our areas there, so that people then with the intensive care. Over 80% of them deaths don't reduce considerably.
This health sector, what you want for talk about.
Yeah.
So this morning, you see the last audit report we come on, we show say hospital not get ambulance. You be hearing but the doctor na Olajurin we come out na social media they cry for help say pikin and they die na cottage because they not get generator, EDSA no dey. You hear about all of them things and they want to talk about a health sector where not the function. You know about the death rates na salon by now.
I talk with confidence and I talk with practical evidence.
So if hospitals not get electricity, they not even get standby generator, hospital not get ambulance, waiting there for both of that health sector dey?
Yes, energy sector, energy provision in the healthcare is very key. Yes, I know say ambulance very key for men and take people them for common, for emergency, for for getting emergency treatment. But there are other areas also where government don't. Yes, we all know that ambulance system of the country, the way it is really nearly and the way it is, they go put coal inside the roads and that, it don't destroy a lot of ambulance in our country. From past government, ambulance then come, or this government don't support ambulance system, you know. But at the end of the day, it's the same salon people where they use them in a very negative way. That alone, you and I, we need for really keep an eye on anything. And that way we see ambulance and they put coal inside, you know, we say no, this is not correct. We for stop her. You know, also when they talk about now, if you go like a Konoso now, Kono gets one of the best hospitals. You know, you see people in the command and now they carry out body. People in the command they go Kono. You go Kenema hospital better pass Strade. You go Kaila, you better pass Strade. You go, you know, for midwives they don't train, but who midwives now? Now woman they know the dialect post them, picking they know the dialect, but woman they know the dialect.
Honorable Robin,
we are making progress. It's not 100%, but there are still more that needs to be done, but there's still been some progress we made.
Honorable Robin, this health sector where you want for use for tell Sierra Leone and say President Bio in government don't do very well.
I don't say very well, I say don't try small.
You don't try small in your words, I quote you. I bet you now say if you sick, you don't go England. Minister them picking and a family they sick, they won't go England or America. They self not trust this health system na lawyer. I
don't make them very clear, and I make they talk very open and public. I don't say it's 100% perfect. There are still issues with that diagnostic care. For example, for making you go EcoMed for go pay people that they will not go able. For go Afawri in place and for people that they will not go able for go pay. There are still poor people who will not go able to go pay for a basic health, you know, test. You know, I mean, you and I know that one day, even for basic X-ray. And also now for MRI scan and anything in there. We still need a long way to go. But yes, today it better small past yesterday and day before yesterday. Small efforts have been. You know, we need to make sure that we appreciate what we do, we don't do, and also support for making it be better. Now that makes them they talk about performance contracts now for ministers and departments and agencies, and they do for nurses and doctors, and for maybe they become more professional, you know, and more, you know, result oriented. Because president not be able can do it. Ministers can be president. If I be president of this country, I don't know if we can change the narratives completely. If we all not decide for be very professional and do what's right for the country, you know. So to me, yes, the health sector still needs more. And there are other reasons why big people are not able to go to hospital now. Because the issue of ethics, confidentiality. Robbie Fally go hospital today, I go there, they not forget, I go to, you know, they diagnose me gonorrhea. By next minute says, they did not do. By the time you come on.
When mean say, when they give pin code to people that were not professional.
No.
Because you were just boasting earlier, say, the numbers of people where President Bio don't give pin code so don't increase, and now you talk say there are reasons where make una self not trust the system, issues of confidentiality. So you know they give pin code to people and we're not even professional.
No, what are they? Now the pin code they give person way they don't go through the rudiments of nurse training. Yeah, okay.
But now they work at the health facility.
Yeah,
some people.
So even way
all
they journalists them, but you get some unprofessional journalists. You know, the only one interview you, they don't, you know, you don't grow. For where I in a parliament, you don't grow so much. It's because you started from nowhere, but you don't come to so much level that you don't develop yourself. You don't try to make sure, say, the profession itself, not to provide for maker. First thing, now we post one money from you, now they go live fan story for you. If you don't get other money, you pull out. But now, because of the codes of practice, that don't begin to reduce small. First them, you see, you know what I mean? So then see them, they now make they teach them code of ethics. As I talk to you now, I can go lecture on some schools of nursing now. You know, I just come up with local, I teach them mental health. You know, but one of the things that they teach them, you know, and lecture them now professionalism and ethics.
Honorable Fale, as a seasoned politician,
Very seasoned
you don't see various regimes, you don't work under the current state of affairs for the ordinary citizen in a salon. Now something where you they feel happy about. Let's be honest.
I know they celebrate for. We all know. Presidency said we not the celebrate.
You agree say things are hard.
Things are hard for all
People
of us.
are suffering.
Things are hard for all of us.
No, things not hard for you because you serve in a government. You get a position, you get a fat salary.
No, it's hard for me. In the sense that the money where they earn, at the end of the day, the month where I earn per me, and my quality of life, they are that way they wait for pay. We all know that we pay price there. Me and you, they suffer. Sengeh, they suffer the same thing because or in Naniga for good. We all, if lights on, the good lights go off today. So me and you, it is struggling the flow of the way we will be programmed for the So to we lights not they will all the suffer. We water not they will all the suffer. We schools are not the work fine, we all the suffer. We road not the for go sandal or komasama, we all the filler. But at the end of the day, if we all come together, we say this one. We for all for support them, irrespective of the political party we did, irrespective of I don't like mad you, but I will support Salon. Let us put Salon first. I make like MGC the slogan where they say put Salon first. And I make when they come when they don't SFPP say we put Salon first, but Salon go better. So that combination, that inclusivity. Now we could talk about radical inclusion, leaving no one behind. Whether that's standard or command, somebody come on a Golama Mende, on a pandemic Jigba, we all now one. Then we come, election don't pass. The politics are over and governance now. And like a Sengeh where I say, I work with him, to me, seriously, go the money to that young man.
Right.
He is very seasoned, he's very respectful, he's very loyal, he's very committed, and he takes salon issue, more than anything where, yes, he loves his family. But it's very more time for governance issues.
All right, no, look at
get time for him.
Continue for the
so watch the space. It's a very young man.
So you watch the space, they come, right?
No, what I would say, watch the space and monitor and closely.
Okay.
If they step out of the line, like we say, I see some man be
we hear you.
Criticize that recently way he go that I'm a prison place na Puja. Not to the first time I go prison, I go me and him go. That's it. We go prison, before the prison outbreak. We go see how devastating
he's strategically placing himself, isn't it?
No. He's just I don't say he's a connecting rod, he's a midfielder, he's a cheerleader, he make sure they go outside. Now he also even come up with this criminal procedures act, it act where push out as a bill when they don't make up. Because poor people then they when they suffer. You know that one day. You know journalists. We brother and they behind the bar for just 500 for just money for cost when they go cost. You know, go pay down.
How they moves and they contribute for reduce the cost of living where so many Sierra Leoneans you ask and done it and concern but right now let this government make sure say the bread and butter issues where they may promise people and people are able to get access to that. How all their moves and they contribute to this?
All their moves and they way they support agriculture, Australian. Make war put that one day, whether one day will make more food within a table, it will reduce the food price considerably. Also where they make it support education. They make sure universities there they get for performance contract for me make sure say yes quality get for be. We don't improve on the quantity in terms of education, in terms of enrollment, but the quality still is not the is the sexy bits that we haven't got right here. We really need to make sure that the malpractices, all that stuff, then they will reduce that.
Right.
I know, so to me, yes, he's the connecting rod. He's moving all around the place. I want my people that know they see him because he move around the place that he's trying to market himself. No, he's trying to do a job. It's just like me. We be the interview where are they parliament. I make sure they go to my constituency. Who do all research, BBC Media World. Robifale was rated one of, the best debaters. Robifale was rated as one of the MP that will be going home. Robifale was the only MP in our parliament 2007 to 2012 when I began motor car. Say I know you buy a home, but I know to put or taxi and they take for car. But they take that money and they change the lives of our people. And that's that kind of thing they do. He's not a rich man. But they make support So entrepreneurial skills to black people over there, for say, yes, if one may stop substance abuse, first something for make you give them for many.
All right, Honorable Robin Falela, we take people and views there now. They can look at few of the messages them where una don't send this morning. The first hour they take, I read from Facebook, remember, the first hour they take, they come out from Uncle Sule. He say President Bio been tell we in end of first term say he don't do everything where he promised the people them. Now Naboya they give we. Then why are we still arguing over light, water, health system, etc.?
Me to read from the YouTube channel. The very first message what I take from Alhaji Sheka Conte is say if the president cannot be able to reduce the price for rice, then why did he campaign against the previous government when the bag of rice was 250 leons? Now a bag of rice is almost 1 million leons. It's pathetic.
Abdullah B. Lukule na Facebook they say thank you very much Robin Fale for your great contribution.
Suleiman Kamara na the YouTube channel, they say people who promise things that they never give are like clouds and wind that bring rain. The president be don't talk say, and not go able the economy, and chief minister say, elect Jesus come, the economy not go fix.
Regine Roland, Beresford, Ignatius, George Stone na Facebook they say he's a typical politician that is not addressing the issues affecting Sierra Leoneans. Rather is sweet talking his way.
Alhaji Sheka Content at the YouTube channel, they say it's 100% true that citizens are supposed to pay for electricity, but most of us suffer to pay for it, but we are being treated like fools. We are in a limbo.
African King na Facebook they say every trained nurses and teachers supposed to have PIN code immediately after training. Let him stop pretending as if they are doing the qualified nurses and teachers a favor by giving them PIN code.
Because of time, the final one go look at the YouTube channel. Backish they say you people really ask the questions Leonians want to ask.
All right, I take the final one for now. This one, they say, these politicians are living in the cloud Coco land. I'm sure he will flown abroad if he or a member of his family was seriously ill, yet talks about improvement. What a guy. Well, from their messages then they come quickly to Honorable Robin Fale for let you respond.
Thank you very much. I think this is a part of the democracy we enjoy. Where we all once customer they talk about. And this is the outreach, this is the citizens engagement, they will know how people they feel and that will make, yes, to be honest, we all know say the cost of living still is a challenge. We all know say inflation, although we don't begin to take it downward trend, but at the end of the day, it's still a challenge. We all know say the currency rates, the stabilization, we don't stabilize for at least 8 months. So for make a back again say it all begin go up, it's a challenge. We all will not say it's a challenge because if I want to travel, I want to England, I want to go and say I get for change dollar, I get for do this. If we get for go buy goods and services, abroad or whatever, inside dollar, inside other currency system. So if you go up, we will get challenge about that one. Also, Sule they talk about promises that Sengeh be say like Jesus Christ come, and people that be blow down the house of context again. Be talk any bad or he's a Christian. They go church every day. Every one time you can go down mosque, where people that they pray, you go there, you believe in religion, and you respect that. But to me you always talk say Eleclamika. Papa come on a grave car, who can be president there. Elect like you say if we don't change attitude electorally more a little bit. For be responsible and for take seriously, and pay with tax and pay with dues and pay with with bills and anything. So I don't know go better. That's what Sengeh meant. It was not trying to be disrespectful or anything. So to me that was clear. And also what they say, me a typical politician. Yes, of course I'm a politician, but I'm a liberal Democrat, and at the top thing, you don't say yes. I've been very honest for ourselves. Say yes, things are difficult. I don't honestly say to you that president is aware that things are difficult. I don't tell you say Sengeh is aware that things are difficult. We all know, you and I know. But at the end of the day, we're still on the journey. If Salon therefore be food sufficient, We get for make sure say the investment climate for be good, the private sector investment and public sector, private sector, investment inside agriculture to make it more mechanized and sexy. It will be better. If not to that, rest price not go ever begin to go water to people that will go back. That's alone. That's I will put me foot back. I will bet money for that one day. That once that China, Indonesia, India, or anything in the Pakistan will go buy rice, as maybe rest price not ever go down there.
Right.
They go ever go down.
So
and
when
government say the subsidizer, government they pay school fees, they pay university fee, they pay this and that, they pay grants in aid, they do that, and they also they subsidize by health sector, they do road, they do government not going to do everything.
So finally,
So
Honorable,
me, all I say is, the person talk about PIN code. Yes, England and America, wherever, we don't train. Yes, they don't give you license. They don't give you say you qualify for practice. But now you get for apply for job back. Now the private sector, now the public sector, now hospital, now NHS and anything, where they don't take you, then they employ you. But if not to that, at the end of the day, so not to all everybody government they employ. Not everybody, there were over 8 million people in this country. President Julius Maada or former president Anes Bakuma not before able to give job to everybody.
so finally,
So
Honorable Fale, not get enough time again.
That's one way President talk about the 5 big game changers, Fist Radio. The onus rests on all of us for us to support that program because rest price go down. Now all the rest bokuna market, cassava bokuna market, pepper bokuna market, onion bokuna market, jagatu bokuna market, the price go down. That's a very simple thing in economics and in practical terms. The other one is, we talk about the health sector, the nurses. Government they try for recruit more. The government they try for give PIN code, but let us be professional enough and the code of ethics for they say if being a nurse are there, if free healthcare medication they come, do you not sell them? Because if you sell them now until they come, wait for them born, wait for them get under care in a good day. All that one day is very important as Sierra Leone. The other thing is the education. Government is still pay subsidies, government is still pay fees, and also examination fees for picking them. Government don't do a lot of effort. As we don't come on, now $68 million donor money, $65 million dollar money, and $3 million government money. We don't count to 68 million. Now government don't go for go support, the human capital development. We in the government schools and both school. Now the south, the Kenema government secondary school, now the east, the Mogoka, now the north, and the PO, and also.
So finally,
So all the things they as they talk so now. At the top here, the chief minister, he is very determined to work. He's a central midfielder with all the work.
as a central midfielder and the connecting road, you don't get so many, you don't use so many adjectives then for describe in office very strategic in President Bill this in final term for ensure the president left a legacy. How soon Salon people will left for cry angry, and how soon we go enjoy electricity, because how they so right now me you not sweat to the sweat, so generator now they on the generator now will take all we AC them in the studio. Small business startup like Liberty Television they struggle because electricity not in the country, not a secret. How soon the chief minister go ensure say through a monetary and collaboration we they do with other ministries them salon people them life better.
Thank you very much. Now, let me kind of talk to ministers right now. Many people that vote for President Julius Maada, when a few of them get the opportunity where they talk to as ministers, when I get the opportunity for be appointed as ministers, as deputy ministers, as heads of parastatals and anything in there. At the big una say for make the job easier for we all when they talk to people there, and for make the job easier for people them, the livelihood and the support, and for yourself and your picking them. Do ya? Let we take this job very seriously. And with chief minister, the monitor and supervise, it's not like a witch hunt. It's just to make sure it coordinates, it supervise. And we are about to next, I don't want to pretend. If not funding, not problem, they will all know. If at the end of the day, but funding don't come, you don't even know, and corruption and the problem, they will be exposed. So now make the performance contract don't come, don't see it as a witch hunt, or see it as a necessary tool for make sure say accountability, delivery of services, and open governance. Make people they understand. So that you, Khadija, will not say, that was what they say they will renovate actually, they don't do. Why not happen? We're not going to raise the flag.
Okay.
Civil society. And also, many people that don't misconstrue what Sengeh they do, where they move around, they make sure it is not any department for me, say things that happen. It just want thing happen.
So that not got nothing to do with any political ambition.
No, he's a politician, but he not declare for nothing yet.
Yeah, flag bearer race.
No, he not declare. He not tell me yet. He not tell with him yet. And
so let them just patient wait until 10 minutes.
And again, no, we should not blow it. We are just doing the constitutional review of the Sierra People's Party.
You say earlier.
See whether so tell I will qualify for TDAP. You don't know.
You say he's very popular.
Yeah, he's a popular candidate. Yeah, popular character.
So if he come out now, contest with anybody.
If you come out, it cause positive impact. Because what you do, I see young people in the glamour around the young man. I see I see blind people because we be there as minister. Now I make their friends in school. Where nobody else. Now I make sure. So I mean, to me, just like me, ministers are very popular.
From a seasoned politician like you, for you, Sengeh will be the best bet if he come out for succeed President Bio.
If he come out, he will cause trouble. Positive
for one. You, he will be the best person for succeed President Bio.
We don't know if minister will come out.
No, for you now, you don't work with her. You don't use so many adjectives them this morning. For tell in character. If he come on, you dey support him.
If you come on, if me not come on, I will support her.
Among any other name will come.
No, but I don't know other people that it.
And you feel say
it's not like I want woman for marry.
And you
I have not seen at the market.
And you feel say
me.
You feel say President Bio go really support him for success.
I don't know what's in my mind though. My president Bio in mind. Me not go really mind. A big man, now leader. I don't know what's in my mind. At the end of the day, but what I tell you with confidence, say he respects and appreciates him highly. Because one, he's honest with her. Two, he's loyal to her. Three, he's committed to his job. Four, at the end of the day, they listen to gossip. Five, in the mix. Six, at the end of the day, in the move, he's full of energy.
So it's all the politicians and the SLPP where you sabi. You prefer Sengeh over them all?
No, but young people, the way they do well with me, they appreciate.
No, in terms of taking up leadership position as that of a flag bearer, you prefer him to any other person?
What I try to say is, I'm very proud of what they do. And there are ministers in this government we are proud of. I'm proud of Siba. They don't transfer.
As it is now, you prefer him for succeed President Bio if he come out to any other person.
What I try to make her repeat myself is, I don't know who that they come out.
But the one that always use Sabina the SLPP.
Nobody
as active politicians.
Nobody not tell me nothing yet.
Alright.
Nobody between me and you, but this what's our nobody not tell me say you want come on.
Alright.
So, anybody tell me now say you want come on, they tell you say no, I want to for that work, don't make the foundation good. Because the bread and butter are not good, electrically you not go win.
Alright, many
if
thanks.
If the road not there, if the lights not there, you will not improve on that one day, it's not be not go win. So let us make sure the foundation there first. Then let us kill the cow before we shape the beef. But we will not kill the cow, it's how we shape the beef.
Many thanks, Honorable Robin Fale. We join with this morning. Can talk about the programs and projects them where they happen under the Chief Minister in office and how the Chief Minister they monitor for ensure say then deliver on them programs them. Many thanks. And to Una say for the watch with this morning, one for say plenty thank you to Una all. And continue for watch Liberty Online Television for gets you correct information them about different things that happen at the country. Princess Piers Nine produced the program, Musa Saukoma and Dennis Kamara and they make on watch we live do the technical support to then give the production team. Mina Khadija Bangore say have a blessed day.
Alright, continue for watch, continue for like, share and tell more people about Liberty Online TV and throughout the day members say you for continue for get you notification bell on because we go for the bring come different program them throughout the day. Until we meet again, Mabel Kabadi say get a good day and goodbye.
watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.